Well, welcome back to the Castle Grounds Apiary. Today we're going to go over May of 2021's YouTube Beekeeper Analytics. So I did a little bit of an introduction last month where I gave you a glimpse into the data we've been collecting every single month. And lo and behold, there was quite a bit of interest both in the comment section of that video and on the on the Facebook page that I had posted the link to. In fact, we had 11 newcomers ask to join the ranks. Two Dove Bees, Bushveld Bees, Texas Bee Supply are to name a few. And I think that's great. That's really going to help us make sure we're capturing all the data as it pertains to beekeeping, exclusive beekeeping YouTube channels. Like I mentioned in the last video, I think we're capturing 99% of the data because of the kind of the big four that kind of command market share in terms of viewership. And so if I'm missing any more, feel free to comment below. I'll get you on the list. The ones that we added this month, I don't have all the data for yet because I added them after May 1st. We're not going to have a full month's analytics for them until we come back with June's numbers a month from now. So anyway, to give you the high-level summary, May views are way down from where they were in April. We're looking at a 41% drop from 9.4 million views in April all the way down to 5.49 million views in May. Kind of surprising. I expected May to still be good. I suppose that April might be the best month of the year. I don't know. I know that April alone, jpthebeeman had 2.7 million, Barnyard Bees had 1.6 million, and 628 Dirt Rooster had 1.1 million views in April alone. Those three had more views in April combined than all beekeeping channels combined in May. So we're down, and not just as a group, those three are also down this month. So who had the most views in May of 2021? It was, of course, jpthebeeman at 770,000, which is not a bad number, but statistically speaking, he's down 71.5% month over month. In second place this month with total top views is David at Barnyard Bees, coming in at 555,000. So he's still at over 500,000 views, but down 65% from April. In third place is our good old pal Frederick Dunn at 526,000 views. He's only down 9.6% from April. He doesn't ride the wave so much. He's very flat and consistent. 500,000 views. Good old Fred. And in fourth place, and barely in fourth place, and maintaining his big four status, is 628 Dirt Rooster with 460,000 views, down 58.2%. And in a close fifth is our wholesome young beekeeper, Cayman Reynolds. I don't know why I said wholesome young beekeeper. That's weird. And in sixth place, Ian Stepler with the Canadian Beekeepers blog. They both had like 300, 400,000 views in May, which are respectable numbers. So that's views. On a whole, we're down. The big players are down on a percentage basis more than the rest. But it's just a bad month. So now let's talk about subscribers. We're tracking subscribers as well. Guess who had the most subscribers in May of 2021? Texas Beeworks with 8,200 subscribers in the month of May. That's up 19.6% from last month. If she continues on a 20% subscriber base increase trajectory, she will overcome every single one of these by the end of the year. I haven't actually done the math on that, but it sounds about right. Second place for subscriber increase is the Honeystead channel with 4,300 new subscribers in May. That's an 11.5% jump. Very notable. One thing I need to mention though is that these percentage increases, you have to keep in mind that the smaller the channel, the easier those large percentage increase numbers are. When you're at 100,000 plus subscribers, you got to get a lot of people to subscribe in order to have a big percentage gain. That's why I'm going off of total subscribers as a number versus a percentage. And I'm not considering the people with 50 subscribers like our channel, because then it's really easy to inflate those numbers. And we had like a 40%. In fact, we had a 39.22% increase, because it's not real hard to go from 31 to 51, apparently. Okay, so second place was Honeystead with 4,300 subscribers. Both Texas Beeworks and the Honeystead started the month of May with 33,000 and change subscribers, which is interesting. And in third place for new subscribers is Bob Benny. Bob Benny's the man. He added 1,200 subscribers. That's a 4.6% increase on a 25,000 subscriber base. And in fourth place, Jim at Vino Farms. He added 3,900 at a 4.15% increase. And that's on 90,000, so that's pretty good. So he only jumped 4%, but he did it on 3x subscriber base as the others. So that's pretty good. One thing to think about, in the month of May, the two biggest YouTube channels for beekeepers, Barnyard Bees and JP the Beeman, they both averaged exactly 103.45 subscribers a day, exactly, to the 100th place, the same. Strange, isn't it? I'm going to talk about some of the top channels and go over some highlights for the month, let you know what you missed, maybe let you know what you did miss in general. So let's talk about Frederick Dunn. So Frederick Dunn does hour-long talks where basically people send in questions and he takes the time out of his day to answer them. This month was pretty good. He talked a lot about hygienics, mite treatment, different things you can do. It was interesting to find out that he adopted the water and Dawn dish soap method for separating varroa mites from bees. And that was in episode 110, I believe. And I got a pretty good chuckle out of the way he described counting dead bees in his kitchen sink as his wife complimented how smart of a scientist he was. Mainly because I can relate to that. Other than the part where my wife thinks I'm smart, the counting dead animals in my kitchen is probably closer to the truth. David at Barnyard Bees hit a milestone number of 200,000 subscribers this month. He's the only bee exclusive channel with 200,000 subscribers that I know of, and you know, we've done extensive research on this. So it's I'm pretty sure he's the only one. He didn't have a great month, like I said. He only did, what was it, 555,000 views. Not a whole lot of new video content. He really hammered home the 2-frame mini mating nuke hive body, which I love. I don't know how he gets away with some of those. It's almost like, I don't know, Dr. Seuss buildings where it's super skinny on bottom and these wide 8 and 10 frame wide feeder tops on top. I don't know how they don't tip over. It doesn't look like he has any of them strapped down. That would not work in Oklahoma. But David's just doing his regular old thing. 628 Dirt Rooster, always putting out great content, but really not a stellar month for him. Like I said, he's down, barely stood in the running for that Big 4 spot. The videos this month, nothing crazy, not a whole bunch of exciting swarms. He did make a stop in Oklahoma. I'm a little offended he didn't stop and say hi. He did go to a rock shop and do more of like a travel vlog video than a bee vlog or a bee channel video, but it was still interesting. Like I said, slow month. He only had 1,000 subscribers this month, so hopefully July is better for him. Now, best video of the month goes to JP the Beeman. His video of getting the bees out of the cell tower was great for a couple reasons. One, the rap intro that he put together lets us know that deep down inside he really just wanted to be a rapper when he grew up, and it's actually pretty good. I found myself singing it at least 5 to 10 minutes after I saw that video. Pretty good. And then finally, the terrible snake accident towards the middle of the video. I couldn't believe that happened, but you know, it's one of those things you just have to see to respect. So if you haven't seen JP the Beeman's video at the tower, the cell tower, or electricity tower, whatever kind of tower it is, you guys should check that out. Vino Farms. So Vino Farms, you know, Jim had a rough winter. He lost 94% of his colonies over winter. I'm pretty sure it's mostly due to mites. Cold, I'm sure, had something to played a little bit of a part. But anyway, so he introduced his new bee barn concept. I say concept, I mean he's taken a Langstroth hive and he's wrapping 2 inches of foam and then thick 2x material around the outside, and basically just creating a very insulated, weather resistant deep or brood chamber. What's neater is the mega frames. He's attaching mediums and deeps together and making mega frames that he never has to extract from. That's just where they stay. That's their brood box. So that's pretty cool. He had a big jump this month as a result of that. Like I said, up 4.5% on his sub base because of it. And then finally, the big subscriber winner this month was, like I mentioned earlier, texasbeeworks. She has the fastest sub growth of anybody right now, and you know, everybody loves to see swarms. Everyone likes to see videos of people not in gear. So when you add swarms and blondes and no gear, what do you expect? The YouTube algorithm is going to pick you up, and you're going to get lots of subs, lots of views. Total views for her, though, are actually very low as a percentage of sub growth. So there's some other metrics and calculations you can do on kind of who's watching, how many videos are you getting viewed per sub, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm not measuring yet, but her numbers are really kind of they're novelty views, as I would put it, and that's no knock against her. She's getting great exposure and she's getting good subs, but there's not that come back and view me that some of the big four get. You know, people are going to watch those videos forever because they're educational. The catching swarms in pajamas is a little bit neat, but not helpful, I guess. That's not fair. It's a good video. I mean, I'm not complaining. Anyway, so those are the numbers for this month. If you have any questions, have any channels you want to add, any metrics you want me to monitor and report on for the June edition, which will be 1 month from now, please leave a comment down below and I will get it added. Thanks for watching.